Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Everybody, here we are. I think you can see there. We are a minute and a half, 90 seconds away from the official teaser trailer for Superman, James Gunn Superman, now 11th of July 2025, and it's fair enough to say that we are pumped. I mean, pumped, and yeah, this is about to get really interesting. I'm sure that you can hear me as well as the audio for the trailer as well as stars. So I'm watching on my second screen. That's why I'm changing to on here, as you can see. So yeah, we're about 40 seconds away. We're about 40 seconds. Do anything further, let me just quickly close this site down, because I have a feeling that if I leave that playing, something's going to happen. So so here we go, people. We are ready for this. Are we ready? I think we're ready. I think I'm ready. That's for sure. Yeah, we're ready for it. So like his bowel damaged, and he's got laboured breathing. Oh, he's bleeding. What is? Oh, I'm liking the Clark Kent look. That hair looks amazing. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, he's definitely feeling it. Oh, that's not good. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it begins. That's right, it begins. Crypto!
Home. Take me home.
Oh, wow. That's
Superman.
There's Diana. Oh, girl. Oh. Oh, was that fantastical? What? That was brilliant. Shall we watch it again? I think we should watch that again. Let me see if I can pull this up again, because oh my god, I think the chat is also gone a bit nuts. Yeah, I'm not even I'm not going to read through the chat, but oh wow, I'm shaking right now. I am visibly shaking right now, because that I'm just scrolling through threads right now, and you can see there it is. It's already James Gunn's posted it. The official Superman account has also posted it. So oh wow, damn, Hot diggity damn is all I'm going to say. Wowzers. Okay, so let's go through that again. Let's have a look at it again, shall we? Because yeah, here we go. So it starts off, we're obviously, I guess it's the North Pole. Superman lands heavily on the ground in the snow. He's bleeding, he's cut up. We don't know what he's been fighting or who he's been fighting at this point. But and then we see a shot of Clark Kent walking through Metropolis trying to get to work into the Daily Planet. So yeah, here we have Superman heavily bleeding, spitting out blood as well. And then the music kicks in. Oh, the guitar riff is just... We get a shot of inside the Daily Planet. Rachel Brosnan's Lois Lane there. We saw Jimmy Olsen there by Skylar. And who else have we seen here? So obviously telling us who James Gunn is. We've got a shot of Ken Farr. There's Clark with Clark Kent. And then there's someone who's against the sun. We hear Superman whistling. And who do we see come in the distance? Look at the way the snow... Oh, look at this. Oh my god. It begins. I love that. It begins.
Crypto.
And he says,
Home.
Home.
Daily home.
And oh, saving that girl. Look at that shot. Oh, beautiful. Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor. Luthor Paul. So we're not getting Lex Paul, we're getting Luthor Paul. You start hearing people say Superman got his kid raising the flag. It looks like a third world country. We've got the public throwing stuff at Superman. Stag Industries, there's Guy Gardner, and then obviously Hal-El, Superman and Lois and Clark. So I'm guessing Lois must know Superman and Clark are the same person. They've got Metamorpho, Lex Luthor again, Mr. Terrific, Superman fighting there. Oh my god. Logo. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, so that I'm still shaking. I am still shaking. So that is something that is just, oh my god. I'm just going to quickly check Discord because I'm on Discord as well. And yeah, thus far everyone's just a bit quiet because I think they're all just rewatching the trailer over and over again like I've just been doing. But oh my god. To see Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner with the blondish type red hair as well, so like strawberry blonde. Completely different outlook to what I was expecting him to look, but he does look good. Michael Holt, played by Edie Gathegi, Mr. Terrific, looks absolutely superb. And James Gunn has actually said that he is, like, of the supporting cast, of the ensemble supporting cast, he is central to the film, to the story of what goes on with Superman. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how all that unfolds as the film progresses as well. We obviously got a shot of Isabella Merced's Hawk Girl in action, in flight mode. We saw Metamorpho as well. I forget the actor that's playing him, but he was the guy that played Victor Zsasz in the Gotham series on Fox, if you remember him. And we also saw, like I said, we saw Skylar's Jimmy in the foreground, where we see the interior of the Daily Planet as well, with Lois and Clark in there. And wow, I've just got to say, so far everything I'm seeing is just superb, and they're not missing a beat by the looks of it. You know, the crying out of Superman, you can hear the voices, the people's crying out for Superman, saying Superman over and over. We see Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor at least 3 times. You know, the first time we see him, he turns away from the window, seeing Superman fly. Then he's again holding a gun. Then he's also got some scars on his face as well. The way that Superman just saves that girl from impending, you know, almost demolition by what that creature was. You see that big creature that we saw in later on in the trailer. that can breathe fire as well. And then we've got a shot of, you know, the first image that James Gunn showed of Superman getting ready for battle. You know, looks like he's going back out again. Then we saw that big sort of like circular glowing thing in the background, where we see it again in the trailer, and it's Superman and Lois are about to, you know, hug or kiss or something like that, and then it just then shows, you know, something happening. But who was Superman fighting when he lands on, you know, on the snow in the North Pole? We even see the fortress as well. We see the fortress emerging. So I'm guessing the fortress has obviously already been built, because don't forget, this film, everything's already established. You know, we're not going to get an origin story or anything like that. It's not an origin story. It's like world has been built, superheroes exist, magic exists, all of that is present. And I'm guessing Superman has a way of getting the fortress to emerge from wherever it's hiding, sort of thing, which is not within the realms of possibility, because it does happen in the comics as well. There are versions of the comics that, you know, the fortress is hidden, as it were, and then emerges when Superman approaches it as well. But yeah, damn, wow, that was a good trailer, a good start. What a teaser. Oh my god, this is just, I mean, as I'm just going to go through threads right now, and yeah, people are saying, did I just wake up to the Superman trailer? Yes, I did. You know, we've got people just posting it as well, and yikes, I mean, oh, just everything about it is just amazing so far, and I can't fault it so far, because like what we're seeing, it's very comic booky as well. There's a very huge comic book feel, and I felt the same way for Man of Steel. I remember when the Man of Steel teaser came out, it wasn't as comic booky as what this is. It was more, you know, quite. I wouldn't say not dull, just more. I don't even know what the word is or the phrase that I'm looking for, but it was just, you know, it was very. I want to, no, like I say, it wasn't as comic booky in that sense, you know, until the end when you see Superman fly up to the sky, which is a similar thing to what happened to the teaser for this that got released yesterday for this trailer. You know, we do eventually see Superman fly up to the sky, you know, the logo, the slogan to say "Look up" as well. But when the next sort of like first teaser trailer for the second trailer, as it were, the first proper trailer for Man of Steel came out, then you got a bit more meat added to it. So the teaser trailer, obviously we know what the teaser trailer is all about. It's all about appetizers. It gives you a little hint of what's to come. It doesn't tell you the story or anything, but you see, it shows you the characters and who's in it and what's going on in that sense. And clearly this one, just wow, it's just peering into, you know, the crystal ball, and you're just getting snippets of the future kind of thing, and it was just, oh, just that alone was just, you know what, let's I'm going to pull it up one more time. I'm going to, let's go third time, people, because damn, that deserves a third outing. So I'm going to play it again, and yeah, here we go. I love the fact that Krypto also has a cape as well.
Day we home.
Oh, Krypto. Look at that. Oh. just absolutely amazing. I mean, let's talk a bit more about like Crypto, for example. The fact that I didn't realize he's running through the snow, the way that the snow's just bellowing behind him and everything is just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, Crypto, he has a cape and everything, which is brilliant. And let's talk about Superman's costume as well, because now this is the first time that we've seen it head to toe. I mean, it's the first time I'm sort of seeing it head to toe as well, because I didn't look at any of the set pics. I made sure that I blocked those out and everything. And I just thought, wow, that now seeing it in action, as it were, it just does look beautiful. It looks amazing. But yeah, so far I am just absolutely loving what I'm seeing, and everything about it is just amazing. I'm looking forward to it already. You just inject it in my veins already. You inject it in my veins. Oh my God, we're gonna eat good. We Superman fans, we are going to eat good. And after the success of the amazing Superman and Lois series, which finished not that long ago, we are still eating good. I mean, Superman and Lois was just the pinnacle for TV, for Superman on TV. But I think James Gunn's Superman is probably going to give us a version of the character that we have definitely not seen for a long time. I mean, we've got the Christopher Reeve movies, we've got the Henry Cavill outing as well, but David Corenswet is about to add further to the legacy. He's about to elevate. By the looks of it, I think James Gunn has got a hit on his hand, and I think it's fair to say that the DC universe, DCU going forward, is in safe hands with both James Gunn and Peter Safran. And speaking of, I've just watched the 4th episode of Creature Commandos, which just released today. And my God, if you haven't seen it, get it watched, because you're going to feel some emotions that you didn't expect to feel for a certain character. Because I certainly felt those emotions, because when this character's central, this is a centric episode for this one particular character. I'm not going to say who, but the feel that you get for this character, you just don't expect it. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it really starts to mess with your emotions in that sense. And I guess James Gunn is good at that. He knows how to take these obscure characters and make you feel something for them as well. We even get some, I want to say, future shots of what could potentially happen in the DCU. But let's just say that there's going to be means to prevent that from happening. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything from this episode, but watch it, get it watched. And I think those of you who've watched the episode will probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's come back to Superman. So yeah, like I say, the trailer was just immense there, and just everything about it is just top notch. So I'm fanboying right here, fangirling, whatever you want to call it. I'm just excited. I warned my missus yesterday. I said, right, just so you know, the trailer gets released at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to be busy from just before 2 o'clock onwards. And she's like, oh, okay, right, okay. I took a nap beforehand. I thought I'm going to get myself ready. We've been for food shopping. I came home. I was like, right, 10:30, nearly 11:15. Right, I'm going to get myself a nap. Woke up at about 12:30. I fed my baby girl Estelle. I've given her to my missus now. Here I am, talking to you people. Wow. I mean, geez, that trailer was something. Absolutely something. Just, oh, goodness me. I can't stop going on about it. So, now we've seen, not only have we seen, obviously, Superman and Lois kissing, but there is a shot of Lois and Clark kissing as well. So does that tell us, even though James Gunn has not explicitly said it, although what he did say in his interviews for people who went to the set, they were able to release their articles this week. They've said, James has said that Superman, people that know that Clark Kent is Superman are his mum and his dad and a select few others people. So he didn't say outright it was that Lois knew. But looking at the trailer, there are two parts of the trailer. There's one part where Lois is kissing Superman, and then she's kissing Clark as well. Whether it's in his apartment or her apartment, we don't know. So does she know that he is one and the same? Maybe. But who knows? Maybe she does know. But like I say, James Gunn didn't explicitly reveal that, yes, Lois knows that Clark Kent and Superman are the same person. But I was obviously talking about his costume, and I do love the look of it. Did I want the trunks to be there? No, I didn't, because I preferred no trunks. It's happened in Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, and also in Superman and Lois. You know, they didn't give him a trunks or anything. And James himself has said that they went through thousands of iterations, just like Zack Snyder did, to try and to do both trunks and no trunks. And you know, in the end, you know, James was basically settled, right, we're going to do no trunks. It wasn't until David Corenswet had a chat with James Gunn one-to-one that made James decide, right, we're going to go for trunks. What David Corenswet said, and I'm going to try and just off the top of my memory from what I've read and what I've heard, he said, children shouldn't be afraid of Superman. Superman doesn't want kids to be afraid of him. They want to be able to like him, you know, so he needs to wear something that's going to make him likable, but not in a funny way. So the wrestler outfit, which is what both Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, or should I say Jerry Siegel, who was it Joe Shuster that did the drawing? Joe Shuster was the one that did the drawing. So Joe was the one that designed Superman as a, you know, the wrestling outfit, having the underpants on the outside. So that meant that the costume was separated and it didn't look like he was like naked kind of thing. So when David sort of like said, you know, Superman doesn't want kids to be afraid of him. He wants them to like him. That basically said to James, wow, okay, no, that's actually a valid point, because Superman is like the first superhero created. He is recognized around the world. His costume is just, you know, is so, with the primary colors, red, yellow and blue. How can you deviate away from the trunks in that manner? You know, you want people to notice him. You want them to like him, to basically say, this guy is not here to cause trouble. He's not here to do us any harm. He is here to protect us. And that is what symbolizes Superman. Superman is all about that. But is it the costume that does it? Well, yes and no, because look at all the other iterations of Superman that we've had over the years, you know, whether it's in comic books, in TV, or in animation form. We've seen him have different versions of the costume. We've seen him have, you know, deviate away from the primary colours and had like the all black suit, or, you know, we've even seen we've seen like the Justice Lord suits, you know, we've seen all different variations of the suit as well. But for David to say that to James, and for James to basically say, okay, no, that's a fair point. I'm going to take that on board. We're going to try and incorporate the trunks, and we get what we get in so far in the film. I think it speaks volume for David as an actor, and also understanding Superman in that sense. Because I know they brought the trunks back, because for a very long period of time, the New 52 didn't have the trunks. They then brought the trunks back on Rebirth, and for the celebration of Action Comics 1000 as well. Look, for me, it's not a deal breaker if there's trunks or no trunks, you know. I'm fine either way. I would have preferred no trunks, but hearing what David said to James about why he wanted the trunks to be incorporated, you know what, I agree with him. I think it's a fair assessment, it's a fair point. He's made some good points there. Yeah, James was like, okay, yeah, we're going to put it in. Let's do it. We'll create a costume and we will put the trunks in, and we've got what we've got. So yeah. So like I say, looking at that trailer, everything about it is looking beautiful. Metropolis again is getting destroyed. So that's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what people say about that when they were complaining about the destruction caused in Man of Steel. Let's see how you now say, because don't forget, in Man of Steel, Zod was destroying Earth, okay? Zod was literally terraforming the entire planet. Superman was just beginning. This is a threat that he has never faced before. He had no idea what he was doing. So let's see how the naysayers complain about James Gunn's Superman, because you can clearly see in the trailer Metropolis is getting destroyed. There's a big creature in there as well. So, and the public, we noticed that the public were throwing stuff at Superman. So what's going on there, I wonder? Because don't forget, were people complaining how, oh, the public don't like Superman? What has Zack Snyder done to Superman? Well, James Gunn is kind of doing the same thing. We don't know what the context is. We don't know what's going on or why the public are against him all of a sudden. So be interested to see how that unfolds in the film. But again, anybody that's got any complaints to say, oh, look, Zack Snyder destroyed Superman because he doesn't understand the character. Well, funny enough, both James and Zack are best friends. They love each other's work. They hype each other up. James has even got an inspiration for his Superman film from Zack Snyder as well. Yes, that has happened, okay? Don't tell me that you don't know that, because James actually mentions it. He talked about it in his interviews that he has met on the set visits. Everybody who's written it will tell you that James has got some inspiration from Zack as well. So don't say that Zack has destroyed Superman. Zack has not destroyed Superman. If Warner Brothers had allowed Zack to tell his 5-movie story that he was doing, from across Man of Steel to BVS to 2 Justice League films and potentially another Superman film, we would have gotten the Superman that everybody was clamouring for, that everybody was saying, oh, this is the Superman that we should be having. All this Superman the movie gatekeepers from 1978 saying, oh, Zack doesn't know what he's doing, oh, he's destroyed Superman, he's absolutely spit on the grave of Christopher Reeve and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you guys were impatient. You didn't wait for it to unfold. You didn't allow it to organically progress. You were all wanting everything there right now. You didn't want a story to develop. You didn't want a character to develop or anything. You were like, no, Superman has to be this, Superman has to be that. It's like, well, why can't Superman be deconstructed? Why can't he be taken to pieces and put back together? That's what Zack was trying to do. But everybody was like, oh, he's ruined it, oh, the tone and the colour, oh, it's like, shut up. Let people enjoy things. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of what he was doing. But if you'd had allowed him, if Warner Brothers had allowed him, because they got all the flipping negative reviews from all the gatekeepers and critics saying, oh, BVS was a disaster, blah, blah, blah. If they hadn't taken out those 30 minutes of important storyline for the film, who knows what would have happened. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, let's look forward. Let's look up and let's look forward, because Superman 2025, oh, wow. I can't wait. Oh, and by the way, I have finally ordered my Superman costume. Yes, the Superman costume has been ordered. I can't wait for it to get here. I'm looking forward to it. Am I going to do a test run to wear it and everything? I think I probably will. I'm hoping it's going to be here in the next month, probably, because it's coming from China, it's coming from overseas. I bought it off a website called Pro Cosplay. I know some of you are probably going to be like, oh no, he didn't get it from there, did he? I've heard some bad stories. Look, I've read some of the reviews. I know some people have said that they're not that good, but listen, I've read other reviews. People are saying that they're really good. There was somebody that bought it off on the Discord, on the DC official DC Discord. I even asked him. I said, "Can you let me know what you think about it when it arrives?" The guy then messaged me and said, "You know what? Yep, it fits perfectly. I like it. The quality's great." I'm like, brilliant. I'm looking forward to mine arriving. I hope it's in good shape as well. I'll obviously take as many pictures as I can with it off without me wearing it, and then me wearing it as well. And I will be debuting it on the 11th of July. 2025, when I go and see the film. I cannot wait. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. It has been a real pleasure. Go and watch that trailer. I'm going to watch it. Do you know what? Let's just do it one last time. One more time for the road. Let's do this, shall we? Here we go.